I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to CT Style. We have partnered with the Goff Law Group to bring you The Law Down, a segment in which we help you navigate important legal issues. Here now is personal injury attorney Brooke Goff. Brooke, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So choosing the right attorney is a big decision. It's important for people to do their research, right?
It is, always. You know, people assume that just because they see an attorney on a billboard or just because they see an attorney on TV or whatever, that's the attorney I want. But most of the time, reality is that that's not necessarily the attorney you get. That is the spokesperson for the firm, right? But look them up on the docket and see how much work that they actually handle themselves. So there should be a much more vetted process when you choose an attorney. And this is coming from one, right? I could just say choose me, but I'm not. I think you should, but I'm not. I think that people just need to be aware of what to look for when choosing an attorney to make sure that they fit for them.
Okay, so people are in the research process. What should they be looking for?
I mean, it's okay to be guided by billboards and by TV because you get to know the attorney. Most of my clients call me and they see my ads and they're like, I feel like I know you, right? And that's important, right? Because you got to make sure you vibe a little bit with the person, but meet the person in person, meet the attorney in person, right? COVID is, I'm not saying over, but luckily we're here today and we're in a much different position than we were the last 2 years. Go back in and start meeting with the lawyers, right? I saw 7 clients yesterday, like new clients. So, you know, meet with the lawyers. You know, a lot of attorneys gave up office space during that. You don't want an attorney that doesn't have office space where you can go. I mean, it sends a message to the legal community, having a really nice office. It sends a message to other attorneys. It sends a message to clients. You know, you want to go in the office so you can feel the vibe of the office. See who's going to be handling the case, the attorneys. See, is that a spokesperson? Are they around the office? But also get to meet the staff a little bit and see, does this attorney invest in their office? Is it like an old office that really hasn't been updated in forever? Or is it modern? Is it hip? Do they offer you coffee? I mean, these little things might sound really dumb, but they're actually a big deal. Attorneys have gotten away from this notion that clients hire us, they're our boss. I'm not your boss. I'm going to guide you through your case, but it's an honor to be able to represent the clients. And attorneys, because they've lost this mindset somewhere along the way, right? And think that, oh, the client should be lucky to have me. They don't go out of their way. You should be trying to, really, you should be trying to make the clients feel comfortable. You should be wooing them. Like, hey, cappuccino, coffee, snacks, whatever. I mean, make them comfortable because I want to hear your entire story. I just don't want to hear part of it.
Well, especially personal injury. I mean, they probably have gone personal. Right? They've probably gone through something, you know, that impacts their life in a big way. Now, what questions should people be asking when they sit down and do meet with these lawyers to weed out who might be a good, bad fit for them?
Sure. How much of your practice is personal injury versus anything else you do? I think that's very important. And really pay attention to how the attorney addresses you and looks at you. Eye contact. I mean, you don't want an attorney that just sits there and looks at a screen the entire time and is totally dismissing what you say. Do they go in there with just a notepad and a pen, or do they go in there with a computer? Are they taking notes? Are they paying attention? Or they're on their phone? Like you want, I'm telling you, it's more of a vibe thing. It's more of, you know, is this attorney really interested in me? Are they going to give me the time I want? Questions are, like I said, how long have you been practicing? Although I got to be honest, that's really irrelevant. Some of the best attorneys I've worked with are attorneys that have been out 3 or 4 years, that have on the ground running. You're better off getting an attorney that is really crazy busy because they're 3 or 4 years out and they're trying all the little stuff or the big stuff, than an attorney that's like, you know, 30 years out that hasn't tried a case in forever and really doesn't know what the new lingo is. You know, and you really want to know, like, why are you a lawyer? Ask them personal questions. Why do you practice law? Is it the money? Money's great. Is it the relationships, or do you really want to help people? Why do you choose personal injury? Why don't you do? I mean, this is our interview process. I'm not interviewing you. You're interviewing me.
You want to get to know them on a personal level, see if it's a good fit. There's so much to know here. You really broke it down for us in a great way. GoffLawGroup.net, of course, if you want to maybe meet with Brooke, learn about what she does. And Brooke Goff, great information as always. Thank you.
Thank you.